What's up guys, Draco here. I'm back from Christian camp and I'm still very queer. Yay. Yeah, so basically I wasn't here because I was at a Christian camp thing called New Wine. It's not a proper, camp. Or I guess it's a proper camp. Not like a proper campsite where, you're in the woods and you don't really have much. There were food trucks. There was, a shop. I mean, all I ate was, dried noodles, gummies. Actually, I had a couple brioches, and that, you wouldn't have a camp. Oh yeah, I also, ate some plain rice, because someone's gonna throw it away. Yeah, and I hate food waste. I think I've mentioned this before, but I can't remember. But the thing is, I mean, I don't know why I always go oh, I've probably mentioned this before. I've mentioned many things that I repeat anyway, so who cares? I don't like food waste. It started with, I don't know how it's, because people going oh, there's so many starving kids in Africa, that never really stuck with me until, I think it's when I read No Longer Human, and I don't remember the exact quote, but there's something about Dade saying, that he felt horrible every time he wasted, 3 grains of rice, and I think also over the time I just started, going outside a lot more and just appreciating nature and being wow, this is beautiful, and we just sort of, take so much without giving back to it. And I've sort of adopted the philosophy of, take what you need and not more than that. Of course, everyone does stuff where it's just oh, we've wasted loads of stuff, but also, I take cold showers now for many reasons, but one of them is also because it motivates me to get out of the shower quicker and not waste a bunch of water. I'm not going to claim that I'm the best at saving the environment. I spend loads of time online, and I'm sure that kills the planet. But I do try, in at least a few places to do less. I don't know what it is about food waste. I think it's just that food waste is something that's it's so easy to not waste food that it's there's no reason for me to do it. There's things where it's oh, it's quite hard to cut that out and it'd be a huge change, but just eating food that's on my plate is because simply this isn't oh, now I eat loads. It's just the fact that I just don't have a meal there for it. It's oh, if I know I'm not gonna eat lunch, I just don't. I just go and not have lunch if I know I'm not gonna finish it. Or just have a small lunch, just have small. This was also another reason why I think restaurants should allow the kids menu for everyone, because it's oh great, you want to eat less food, so what, you just order a massive thing and just don't eat half of it? It's no, just let me order from the kids menu. Also, kids always get just chicken nuggets and chips, and I would also be happy with just that. I don't need a fancy leaf on my food that looks cool and tastes like nothing. I'm just I am happy just eating something simple. Just give me simple food. Stop worrying about presentation. I came here to eat, not to have modern art. So yeah. But camping, not just this camp, but I think camping in general, I've never done proper camping. I'd love to though. But yeah, I don't have anyone that I'd want to go with. Camping seems great to do it with a few mates. You go out camping, just there together, because you can't really do loads of, because I feel in life we get so distracted with just so many things. And if you're just there with a few mates and you don't have signal or anything, you just sort of have to chill together. I also think it makes you just appreciate everything so much more. Even this camp that I went to, just coming home and just not sleeping, just freezing in a tent, it's pretty good. Because yeah, my sleeping bag was broken, so all I had was like a sleeping bag liner, which is about this thick. If you notice my hands very together, that's just very thin. And then, yeah, I was just freezing the whole time. But you know, but then you come home and you appreciate your stuff so much more. It's the power of the warm beer theory, which I don't know if this is popular or not as a thing. I've met people who know what it is that I thought wouldn't. I've met people who didn't know what it is, who I thought would. I have no idea how popular warm beer theory is. From my knowledge, it was made by like a Australian YouTuber, Papa One, but it might have been made somewhere else. You might have adopted it. It also might have become more mainstream or less mainstream. I don't know. But like yeah, so he had a bunch of warm beers in his boot, and then on a cold day would have a cold beer, and it's like great. Because here's the thing, if you always have cold beers, there's no step up from that. You're just like, this is my normal. So whilst the warm beers may be unpleasant to you, he was fine with it because he always had them. And then when he had a cold beer, he's like, this is awesome. Whereas if someone else had it, it'd be like, cool, this is just a beer. So yeah, if your baseline is lowered, then just regular life is awesome. I think I have actually slowly been realizing that just in life, like being happier with less. Because I used to struggle with, I say used to, I still sometimes do, but less so. Like struggle with depression and stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, I think I've just slowly been getting more grateful for what I have. And I think it is partly the warm beer theory coming into play. It's also the fact I lower my expectations and I'm happy when I meet them and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the exact same as warm beer theory, but it's like probably more of an active choice. Again, I'm not saying that one is probably not a good decision to like expect yourself to fail in every scenario and then be like, oh great, I succeeded. This is amazing. Because that is kind of what I did as a coping mechanism, but like it worked. I'm not going to say it's a good thing though. Although my psychology teacher apparently did the same, and they're a psychology teacher, so, you know, they probably know what they're doing. It's genius. Now, the fact that it works probably doesn't make it a good idea. Anyway. But yeah, also, more stuff with camping, like, a lot of people didn't like the showers there, but I was like, oh, it's fine. Because it's like, oh, wow, it's cold sometimes. I just take cold showers at home, and I'm fine with it. I guess that's not warm beer theory, but I guess it is still. It's just the idea of like being used to it. But instead of the step up, it's just the baseline. Your baseline being just like, this is fine. This is totally fine. Yeah. This totally stays pretty sure that's a lie. Anyway, but yeah. I've never had beer because I'm underage. I also just don't get the appeal of being drunk. Although, I have seen a study fairly recently that apparently if you learn a bunch of stuff, then get like blackout drunk, you remember that stuff way more. Because I think it's to do with like interference. It's like when you learn information, then you learn new information. That new information retroactively interferes with it. And when it's more relevant information, it does it way more. But here's the thing, any information will interfere. But if you learn something and then you get drunk, since you can't learn stuff when you're drunk, then you just retain that information way better. I mean, I think the same happens also if you just learn something and then go to sleep, which is why it's great to do revision just for bed or something. But, you know, getting blackout drunk is more fun. I assume I've never done it. But yeah. What was this video about? Camping. Oh, I actually talked about that. Surprising. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me talk about camping and actually staying on topic for one. That's because it's a pretty broad topic. And normally mine is just a really abstract random now. Anyway. I'm sure next week will be something stupider. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and appreciate what you have. Or don't, can't stop you. But yeah, also, if you ever want to go camping, have a good go. It'll probably be fun. Although, like, if some people it's not for, and that's totally fair. Do what makes you happy. Usually. I don't know. If your happiness will, like, not negatively affect someone else somehow, then just do what makes you happy. Have a good one.